the unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Out is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. To return, here's Jaquan Hardy. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
18, Pioneer. 70 range, 70 range. Buffalo 18. Take go.
Leary to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Miller. Still going inside the 20. A big play for the Giants. 41 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's second and 9.
Last thing, 19. Let's go now.
To throw, it's Leary. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on third down. They send him right out of the slot. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal. Here's Miller. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown, New York. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. On the return, Noah Igbinoghene. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Daniels. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good and
that's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Throwing is Leary. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Returning is Igbinoghene. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Go!
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing right, it's taken in. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Washington.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape. They got there in a hurry, didn't Hey, Mike, I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing now. Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Ben Sinnott was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Throwing again. Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They face 2nd down and 7. Play action. Here's Daniels. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. 3rd down coming up.
And this is what happens when you compare a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. On the give to Eckler. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This will be from 47 yards. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Commanders are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
We'll start the drive with Miller. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Miller. And this will be a Giants 1st down. This attack has made it about the 38-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Ready? Go, check, go, check. Check, check. Trap alert, ready?
Once again, it's Miller. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
Hold ready. 19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60. Check over.
To the air is Leary. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
We'll try and run here with Miller. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Giants leading this one early. More from MetLife Stadium after this. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. Look him up on a second down and 8.
At the 39-yard line.
To throw, here's Leary. Quick slant looked in by Neighbors. Down the left sideline. He is in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Sly now for the point after.
Joey Sly lining up for the point after.
It's up and through. And the Giants move out in front by the score of 17-3. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Returning is Igbenogany. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he won't quite take it the distance, forced out of bounds, but he sets up his team with first and goal.
Oh, so close. I mean, those are tough. You go that far, and it doesn't result in a touchdown. But give that kicking team a little bit of credit now. They never gave up on a play, but what a return it was inside the 10-yard line. That was sensational.
Marked down at the 6. Here now, second down and goal. Third and goal. Third and goal. It's Daniels. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
The kick is good. Makes the score Giants 17, Commanders 10. Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Hardy now with the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Set up! Alert! Alert! Bronco switch! Bronco switch! Unlock Ryan! Unlock Ryan!
Now it's Miller. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
60 Maverick. 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer. Ready?
Now Leary. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Daniels. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align. And tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Quick throw, taken in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Daniels. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders are able to cut it to 4. 17-13.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Hardy now with the return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70. Let's go now. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Set go.
Now, faking the give. He'll get that complete right side. It's Bellinger. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now give to Miller running right. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Here's Leary. Open man is Robinson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. A pass taken in by Miller. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. That's good for a Giants 1st down. To throw, it's Leary. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Giants 20, Commanders 13.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Returning is Igbenogany. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. On play action, Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Brian Burns, the former Panther, in there for the sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down. To throw is Daniels. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
You have to give them credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Here we go, set.
They'll run it right here with Miller. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
Mustang 19. Let's go now. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
They'll come up to third and 3. They run out of the gun with Miller. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up fourth down. The Giants sending out their punter. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. Oh, how good was that? Out of bounds, and they're going to mark it at the 2. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's a run with their tight end. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down. Now Daniels. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught by Eckler. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
He's going to keep it himself. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
And he just does kick that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Commanders will cut the lead down to 4.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Go!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
Track to 60.
Now Leary. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
39-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
A run here with Miller. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
A loss of 2.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Ready? Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, go.
To the air is Leary. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. Set up.
Leary to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
You see, Mike, anytime the quarterback is hit right as he's about to release the ball, there's just no telling where this ball is going to end up. In this case, it leads to the easy interception, but you have to give credit and give the assist. That pass rush is what created that turnover.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Now he takes off. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. That's to the right side, and it's Sinnott. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal.
Ready? Set go.
Daniels now going to look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Luke McCaffrey. Touchdown, Washington. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Hardy now with the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
To throw, here's Leary. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, faking the give. The pressure all over him. He goes down again.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Here's Leary. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Woo. Strong. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run it here with Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Another run here for Robinson. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Mike, so often we see when a draw play is called, so much of the success depends upon what look do you get from the defense. In this case, they dial up a blitz. It could be feast or famine. In this case, it's famine. The blitz runs right into the draw. They get stopped. No game.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. They'll throw with Daniels. He runs with it. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. And anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion.
So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. Now he's back out to kick it away. Hardy now with the return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19.
They'll drop to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
19, tag. 19 tight. Track at 60. Ready.
To throw, it's Leary. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. On the ground, it's Robinson. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is Daniels. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. So here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. Trap 60.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil. And the Commanders are going to take over here up near the 40.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On play action, Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the pass. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Eckler. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. So a win here on the